welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of light heavyweight action. And now the time has come. All the talk, now.
Remember what we talked about.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number 1. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Good way to protect the midsection. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Bam Bam's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. And now he's targeting upstairs. Scoring with the right hand by Crusher. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Bam Bam! Ripped to the head. Halfway through round number 1. Missed the body shot. Able to dismiss that body shot. Crusher's getting back to basics. A good solid jab. To the head he goes with a left hand. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Crusher.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Finish with a hook. You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Able to cover up that gut. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened. So, you know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Bam Bam's clamped down by a left hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Crusher.
Move your head.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
All right, let's do it.
last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Crusher. Bam Bam. He's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Blocks it away. Crusher's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Bam Bam's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away.
Double up your punches.
He just missed that shot up top. Bam Bam's blocking ability is doing well for him there. We count down the final moments of this round. Oh, and there he lands the right hand, and yet another big shot comes in. He goes down. Oh, it may be close here. Can he survive the round? So the bell to end that round gets him out of danger. But, Teddy, my concern is what is he even going to look like when the next round starts?
Well, that's the thing. The corner's going to have to take care of that, get some ice on him. And also, they're going to have to think, do they want him to go back out?
Right to the head with that right. Bam Bam's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Nice jabs there by Crusher. And he just holds on there.
Head and body, head and body. Keep moving, keep moving.
Bam Bam's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
One, two, 1, 2.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Crusher's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Nice work, nice work.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And this round comes to an end.
This is a wipeout. You're winning.
Crusher's in complete control of this fight early on here. Teddy, he's up 3-zip on your scorecards, but even more important than that, he may be able to end this fight. He's put his man down on the canvas.
Well, his opponent keeps squaring up with him, giving him a lot of surface, and he's finding that surface.
Nice block by Crusher.
That's it, just like that.
Blocks away that headshot. Piercing jab. Bam Bam's fatigue is starting to play a major factor in this fight now. He is having trouble landing any of these punches.
Yeah, and it's not because his opponent all of a sudden is a great defensive whiz. You know, he's not Claude Rains. He didn't all of a sudden become the invisible man. It's just that he's not landing because he's thrown him from too far away, as you said, very tired.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Oh, what a hook by Bam Bam. A little head hunting with the right. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Halfway through round number 4. Good, solid right hand lands. Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well. Big, big shot comes crashing home. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
A great hammering punch by Bam Bam. See how he targets that hook? Crusher's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Nice. Keep working the body.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing that I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Good? All right? Breathe. Good. Now listen, you threw a wide punch.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Parries that punch intended for the head. Crusher's doing something that not everybody appreciates, but
Get after him.
he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, you know, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, you know, offensively, they use their jab, they use aggression to set up the offense.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, Teddy, he is hurt, but he's trying to throw back.
And that's the worst thing in the world. I know it's his natural inclination, throw back, but that's the worst thing because now look at the punches he's throwing. He's going to leave himself wide open for something else.
Bam Bam's able to land a nice, clean left hand.
One, two. 1-2.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Bam Bam's nailed by a hook. Crusher's scoring with that right hand.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
It's okay, pay him back.
Good smooth work by Crusher. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Now he's got his opponent in a tough spot as he's backed him into the corner.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your... Okay. Deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Bam Bam's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
There you go.
Nice block by Crusher. Bam Bam's wanting the counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought a kind of fight that's, you know, hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Halfway through this round.
You got this one.
You can see him timing that double jab to the head. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Back to the body.
by that punch. Able to cover up along. What a big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Boy, what guts. What guts to get up again.
What gets me upset about this guy, Joe, is he's got so much heart. I wish somebody taught him a little bit more, because this guy's getting hit with punches he shouldn't get hit with. If you taught him with that heart, you'd have a champion.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Way to block there. End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
Keep throwing punches. Nice round. That was good. Keep that up, and we have this one.
So with the start of this round, we've reached the halfway point. Be interesting to see what we're in store for down the stretch of this fight. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Bam Bam's got to find an answer for this, because his accuracy has been well off the mark. I like the fact he's willing to throw, but he needs to land more.
Yeah, he needs to calm down and think more.
Keep doing what you're doing. Punch, punch! Back to the body. Work the body.
He missed with that headshot.
That's it. That's it. He's tight. Yeah, good work. Keep working the jab. Good, good.
At the halfway point of round 7. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Looking good. Come on, keep focused.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Bam Bam's basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, you know, there comes a time you have to make adjustments.
Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Head and body, head and body.
Good defensive skill.
Move your head. Muévete la cabeza. One, two. One, two. Watch
Last
that.
10 seconds. Crusher's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Put some water in you.
We got it.
You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. All right. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. You tighten up your punches, all right?
Throw that away. gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. If you're losing this fight, you need to throw and land a big shot. Knock this guy out. Keep your guard up, all right? You're not protecting yourself.
Start of round number 8. A look at Teddy's scorecard shows that he's in complete control. Teddy, you don't want to become overly cautious, but if you're in his corner, what can you tell him to bring this home for a win?
Oh, it's been a good journey. I mean, you're driving that car beautifully. You know, the only thing is get out of the left lane, move over to the right lane. You know, let that fast traffic, those trucks go by. You don't want an accident right now. Just keep going nice and steady, but in the right lane. Get out of that left lane.
Crusher's just not showing me enough offense right now. I understand he did get hurt earlier.
Yeah, he did.
But he still has to put something forth.
Yeah, he does. It's kind of like that kid who gets his hand caught in a cookie jar. You know, you're not going to give up eating cookies. You still have a sweet tooth. You want to still go back and get that snack. You better find another way. He needs to find another way.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. The halfway point of round number 8.
Guard your head. That's it, just like that. Keep that head moving.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Crusher's showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, he looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
You don't know what to say. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? It's nice work out there. Just keep fighting smart. Keep busy. Don't take a break with this guy. You hear me?
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Not able to land the headshot.
Finish with a hook.
Keep going.
He scored well after being hit himself. Crusher's making for a very frustrating round now for his opponent because he's moving so much. He's really utilizing that ring and showing that he's got the better footwork.
Yeah, he's doing what the old timers would say, Joe. He's giving angles, keeping his opponent off balance. His opponent is strong, but he needs to be set to punch. He's making sure he doesn't allow him to get set. Doesn't give him that kind of landscape.
90 seconds into the 9th round.
Jab, jab. Keep your hands up. What's the hook?
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Double up on your punches.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Nice block by Crusher. And that's the end of round 9. Crusher's well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Bam Bam's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away.
Hey, let's go.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Bam Bam.
One, two. 1, 2.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Keep moving.
Parries that punch away.
Come on, keep focused. That's what I want to see. You're not focusing. You got this one. Keep it up.
Now hugging on the inside. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Good job.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. That was a fine block by. Big shot there. That was a big shot that floored him, and That's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
And it's over. Look at this. Bam Bam. It's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Rusher's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.